Hello.
Hey,
and welcome. Yeah, we're back. Episode 2. We're back. We're not dead.
Not yet.
We're not
He's
dead.
got no more G5.
Just no more Come on. Pip loves you, Dedanon. Look at her.
Look at
She
your
loves
eyes
you.
And tell me that's not the face.
There's no love in
pure love.
G5. Look at those fucking 3D renders and tell me there's love in those eyes.
Look, she has a very fluffy chest and she wants to give you a hug. Are you going to deny her?
Yes.
Okay, but
First of all,
And you know what that means?
Whoa!
Cloud kicker, and second of all, I have a waifu. We're married.
That's not what I heard last time. I heard you moved on.
No,
What's the show called again? Plasmus?
who?
Plasmo?
What is that?
oh well, I took Lyra with me to the Plasmo fandom.
What?
Explain. I don't know. We didn't go over this last week. So what is this? What is this obscure cartoon that you told us about last time we had a
Oh my
conversation?
god!
Tell
So
us.
there's this like, how do I explain this? It's an Australian cartoon from the 90s, and it's where's the hold on? I have a WebM somewhere here
Yeah, she
that
has.
I think you'll appreciate.
Oh, jeez. Looks like a little Among Us dude without his visor.
Not even
Would you
5
dare
minutes ago,
come
already
to
mentioned
Plasmo like
Among Us.
this?
Yes.
You can't.
Oh shit! I forgot to do the introduction. Don't worry. This is how we roll. Welcome to the Hobby Horse Cast. Yes.
How's it going?
We're doing fine. Apparently, Dedanon found a new show called Plasmo.
But you said it
And
was
I'm looking
at-
nice.
Tell me this
Isn't it?
isn't peak animation.
Nah, let me see this.
Okay, I'm looking at this.
Oh.
Soul. This is how you do 3D in a cartoon.
Now that is
Absolute
quality.
fucking soul.
Bro, why is his mouth disappear and then reappear like above his eyes? What the fuck?
He's
Because
eating.
he's an alien.
And he's eating. That's
Well-
not how you eat?
I don't eat like that.
How do you... Well, then how do you eat a banana? If it's not with your mouth, where are you putting it?
So I have like a mouth in my ear, right?
Oh, I see.
So that's what I use. Because I'm able to breathe via my hair.
Huh.
So when I go underwater, all that needs to be exposed is a little bit of my hair follicles, and I'm able to breathe. I know, it's weird, right?
Yeah. Okay. I was going to make
Like,
a
you
dirty
get
joke
me?
there, but I'm not sure.
Like, speaking of, who do you think has, like, the most endurance out of all the ponies? But explain to me.
We're talking...
Is it the Earth ponies?
What kind of activities are we talking here?
Well, since we're talking about water and swimming,
Oh.
let's talk about that. So who do you think has the most stamina? Is it Earth ponies? Is it Pegasi?
Well,
Probably
if
not
it's
unicorns.
Swimming, it's probably Twilight because she's a fat shit and she would float by herself.
Swimming. My money's actually going to be on the unicorns for this one.
Why?
So the Pegasus, obviously, they have a light bone density and they can fly and all that. But when wings get wet, unless they're like ducks and they've got the hydrophobic coating, they're fucked. Earth ponies are too heavy to swim, and unicorns don't like to touch the water, so they probably find a way to fucking, Noah's Ark, not Noah's Ark, part the Red Sea when they're fucking swimming, like a little microscopic force field that just lets them fucking walk through the water.
What you're saying is Twilight doesn't shower. She's afraid of water.
Yeah, probably all unicorns are afraid of water.
Do you have anything to refute that, Dedanon, since your waifu is, in fact, a unicorn?
My waifu loves the water, and I want to peel at her chestnuts when she's all wet and soaked.
Wait, okay, let's go back a bit. What's a chestnut? Is that the same thing as a dingleberry, or what is this?
How do you fuckers not know horse anatomy? What kind of podcast is this? I thought we were in the show.
I know
Hey,
about
hey,
frogs.
educate me. I
will
am
post
a
a picture
student.
of a chestnut.
Okay,
It's like an actual just chestnut.
educate me. I am your student, Dedanon.
Yes.
I didn't go to school for this. I know you went to school a little bit. I didn't.
Yeah, I'm Googling horse chestnut,
Nerd.
and definitely not what I'm looking for.
Oh God.
If you just Google horse chestnut, then you're just going to get a lot of chestnut-colored horses.
No, I'm getting a lot of plants, and that's about it.
Yeah.
That's actually pretty cute, though.
Oh, what is it? Where's this picture at?
Right there, it's uploading.
Oh,
That is
What?
a chestnut. All horses have them. It's like a
oh,
What
You
the
know,
fuck?
scary.
it's like calluses, but for joints, I think.
I have never seen that. You could have fooled me. That looks like shit.
I think dogs have chestnuts sometimes, depending on the breed.
Wait a second.
They're kinda
Now
like
that you
where
bring
their
that up,
elbows are.
yeah. Now that you bring that up, I think my husky has this.
Oh.
Yeah.
Huh?
I think
You learn something new every day. Dedanon, since you seem to be an expert on the chestnut, what is it for?
It's like a what's the term? Vestigial? It's like a vestigial toe that, disappeared over evolution, but the nail is still there. Because like a horse leg is just, their hoof is just a toe they're walking on.
Mm-hmm.
And that was a toe lost through time, but they're still keratin. So when it gets soaked in the water, after you're having a nice day swimming with your waifu, you could peel at it.
That's
Huh.
disgusting in a way.
I like it. Nice.
No, that's sweet. Like, you
Horse
wouldn't
anatomy.
peel your waifu's chestnut? What the fuck is wrong with you? Holy shit.
According to Wikipedia, if you soak them in baby oil, it makes it even easier to peel. Nice.
What?
It's standard horse grooming. I can't believe you guys don't know this.
This is the first time I ever heard of this. I've never seen it on the board unless I'm completely fucking blind. And I have been visiting Animal. Animal is very nice.
Who?
But unfortunate Animal, the threads on the there's an animal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Horses
unfortunately,
lay down when they die. It's just the way they are made.
oh Jesus, that's okay. That's another topic after Butters. But
Dying.
the horse threads all the time when I do go into Animal, it's usually the same thing. It's either they're running or I want to give them scratchies, but they never talk about their chestnuts.
Well, they're just not into it enough. Part of it is slacking, I think. Nobody, I mean, I'm working on it, but nobody just writes about grooming your waifu's chestnut. Like, do you even love your waifu, really?
Now, I do have this to ask you. Do they feel it? Is there any pain, or is there any nerves there, or it's just kind of like how
And you know what that means?
said? Is it just kind of like a callus, so they don't really feel it?
Yeah, it's like a nail. So, I mean, does it
Ugh.
hurt when you clip your nails?
Not really, but I mean, if you pick at it from the top, that could be painful.
No, like it grows outwards, so you could just you could even just file it down.
Interesting. Yeah, I get
This-
what you're saying.
Yeah, this is the first time I've ever heard of this. So thank you for educating us and the viewers.
Very
So make
cool.
sure you look up at the chestnuts. They are not dingleberries.
Yes, you make sure you peel them really good when you're taking care of your horse.
Exactly.
Yeah, and after you go swimming with them.
Ah. Okay. So we all are agreeing that Twilight would probably win because she's the size of a boat.
Yeah,
She
Yeah.
won't touch the water anyways. She'll cheat.
Gotcha. Okay.
is a dirty cheater.
She is in fact a dirty cheater.
Like once you grow wings, it changes you.
As a person, yeah.
Hold on. Person. Whoa. Excusez-moi.
Yes, person is a colloquial term.
This isn't a 2011 fanfic, man. You can't be putting human mannerisms in your writing, my dude.
If you want to stay relevant, you have to have a person there so normies can also see it.
But a personality, are you saying horses don't have personalities?
They have characteristics.
No,
Not
characteristics are-
personalities.
No. Characteristics and personality. You go back to English 101. I'm not talking
Personalities?
Personalities.
Nationalities, because they neigh instead of
Nason.
purr. But wait, people don't purr.
What?
What?
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
No,
they
what?
shouldn't.
No.
They shouldn't.
They
I don't care
could.
what videos.
I don't know what you do in the bed, and I don't care.
And you know what that means?
I mean,
Whoa.
Come on, Overdrive.
Excuse me.
Oh, sorry.
Not even that. What are you talking about, my guy? Hey, I'm saving myself for my waifu.
Don't you have a herd or something?
Yeah, Rarity's the broodmare.
gross.
I know, right? Like,
Excuse me, Dedanon, you have a 2-for-1 deal, so you can't be.
well, she doesn't have to have them both. Like, she's just gonna shun Lyra.
How rude!
I'm not Lyra Bonbon.
How rude!
It's not a 2-for-1 deal. They're friends.
Best friends, according to the series.
Yeah, best friends.
I don't know about that one, mate.
Matrimony friends.
Yeah, marriage. Do friends get married?
I got married to my best friend in high school. It was like a weird like Valentine's Day thing. It's pretty cool.
What the hell? I didn't know they do that.
Just a Valentine's Day thing.
I'm not sure it would hold up in court, but I mean, yeah, we had a certificate and everything. It was pretty based.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
You mentioned world building and such, Dedanon.
Did.
What are some common tropes you see when writing about Horsey that you wish you didn't see or read?
Oh man, I guess just shit writing in general. Like most, especially like pretty much everything on femfic.net is shit. So that's a common trope I wish wasn't there. And maybe stories could be good for once.
My
maybe
stories are on
could be like Lyra, could be Horsey.
My stories are on Femfic. They're pretty decent.
Yeah, like point proven.
Oh no.
Everybody knows all the good femfics are on Smutty Horse. Duh.
Oh yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
that stuff is.
Do you have any tropes you don't like, Lucid?
I don't like how like main protagonists are like 100% plot armor, like where to the point where it's obnoxiously annoying. Anything like where he's like clearly overpowered for whatever situation they're in. Hate that shit.
Okay.
Shit writing. There you go.
Shit writing. What about you, Shade?
I'm gonna be honest. I haven't read a fanfic in years, so I don't remember much about tropes from them. The most I've like done is listen to audiobooks, and even then, they're usually good ones that are read. So
This fucking guy not reading about film fiction. Or
I don't
sorry.
read.
Yeah, I guess you don't need to learn how to read because you're just messing with squiggly lines all day.
Yeah,
Oh,
isn't that what
Letters
writing
are
is?
Squiggly lines.
Yeah.
No, they are.
Even more squiggly.
You shut your mouth. I guess for me, it's the same with I guess what everyone's saying here. They're not as horsey, especially like some of the popular stories that were written back in the day. They have a lot of those like common things, like character X just knocked down character Y, but then Y just got back up on their feet. And I always stop for a second. I'm like, wait, feet? Like, how come you couldn't just say got back on their hooves? Okay. And then character A is repairing something, and character B is like, hey, do you need a hand? I'm like, wait, what? It's just like those things from back in the day of those really popular stories like kind of irk me. And then I kind of see them sort of coming back now. Because a lot of the newer writers.
You're fanfic. That's what I've been saying.
Another thing too is that I often think that a lot of writers, instead of writing short stories or like how you normally like it, like the Greens, they go right for a big story, and they don't have the experience for that. And I've fallen into that pit where I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna write a big story. I'm gonna write like 26 chapters or some bullshit, and then I'm in chapter 3 and I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Not a lot of people, I think, also just practice in general when it comes to writing, which is something not good. You need to practice children's.
Yeah. Though I disagree, because writing a long story is almost like a completely different skill set than writing a short story. Like, if all you do are write short stories, you're still going to be shit at writing a long story. You're probably going to drop it after like 5 chapters, let's be real.
You know what? Thanks for giving me that perspective. There are different skills for either writing long stories, green text, and short stories.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same for draw. All you draw are sketches. You're like at like this whole, I just have to get 1,000 pictures out of the way. Like, no, if you draw 1,000 sketches, you're not going to magically be good at painting. That's not how skills work. That's not how improvement works.
Interesting. That's something that the draw threads often, I mean, the draw threads are kind of weird nowadays, but some of the times it's just that, like, just keep drawing, guy. But like, no one's really teaching like perspective or other techniques. It's always just the same, like, here's your circle, here's your other circle, and here's your last circle. It's like I do that over and over and over again, but then once I'm ready to move on, it's like there's really nothing else to do. And I don't know, for me it just feels like you're alone, you know? There's not that many like artists that I see nowadays that make how-tos unless you go on like Twitter, and then Twitter's awful. So
yeah. Well, I mean, there's if you go to the tempo thread, there's a lot of guides and things there that are actually good. Because I posted some of them.
Oh, okay, chill.
But other anons have posted some really good shit too.
Doesn't it also depend on the style you're going for? I know if seeing your art, it's not exactly, show accurate.
Well, not really. Like, the fundamentals are fundamentals. Like, you need to use them for everything.
Let's switch it up a little bit. Shade, what about music? What does an artist need to do to improve their music?
Just practice. There's two ways, or you can combine them too. There's obviously the tutorial things like watching videos and stuff. You want to know something. And I mean, the other part is, the experience, like just making music and such. Because you could do one or the other, or you could do both at the same time. Watching tutorial, doing your song, and then, releasing it or publishing it, because then you get feedback and such. I know a lot of thing with a lot of musicians, because you are your own worst critic. That's what people say. When you're not releasing anything, you're sharing it with anyone, oh man, it's not good, and I don't want to release it, or saying, you're never going to progress forward. Well, I wouldn't say never. I guess, there is a small chance, you still get better without releasing anything. But you know what I mean? It's kind of like, if you never get past yourself being your own critic at whatever stage you're at, you're never going to progress forward and get better with that.
Yeah, because I think you're, at least here right now, I think you're the only musician that has that experience, that has started small, and then now you're going to online cons. And do you think you might actually have a time where you actually might go up on stage and have a set?
I'm hoping.
Hopefully Black Griffin doesn't, start before you, or else you'll...
Don't worry, the fire alarm will go off.
Shade pulls the fire alarm. I'm not happy. Anything else anyone wants to say? I'm not the host, by the way. I'm just kind of leading the conversation. If anyone wants to jump in, go ahead.
I think it's pretty much covered everything.
Yeah.
So I think there is a kind of a line there, because creativity doesn't happen in a vacuum. At some point, you do need feedback from other people. But at the same time, you're also your best critic, because nobody knows exactly what you're going for. Nobody knows your influence is 100%. You might see an artist and it's like, oh, he's inspired by this guy, but you don't know exactly why or how. So to some extent, you should listen to your own intuition when making decisions. And that's a big part of getting good, learning to make decisions by yourself. But yeah, definitely post your shit anyways.
I think I've asked you this question before, Dead Anon. But out of the two major places to post your art, being either 4chan or Twitter, because you don't want to say the other word or else people will get upset.
What other word?
Tumblr.
And you know what that means?
Dude, Tumblr's dead, man. Tumblr, oh man.
Actually, I heard Tumblr is making
is it?
Nobody really talks about it out loud, so I guess I'm betraying this a little bit, but
Wow.
a lot of people are secretly going back to Tumblr because all of the pedophiles, all of the furries, all the fucking crazy people left to go to Twitter. And now Tumblr is this magical place that's actually really pleasant now.
Now they're all going to come back.
Yeah, I know some people that have been posting back there again, and they're having a good time.
Nice.
So Tumblr, the new /MLP, when?
No.
What?
No. Dude, it's no one's talking about it. All the normies are on the board now. It's pretty obvious. It's
Good, maybe we can beat some sense into them.
God, dude, the board is
just turn the board red and every problem will go away.
Dude, just go to trash at that point. Unironically, I know there are some furries there in trash, but bronies or horsefuckers, whatever word you want to use, they outnumber them. Because I go to trash every once in a while to see what's up. Most of the time, the threads that involve Pony hit bump limit before the furry threads. And another thing, before I pass the ball to whoever wants to talk, the official pony thread on Trash. I have had probably the best discussions about MLP in that one thread than the entirety of Slash MLP at times.
Well, I mean, that's every board. Like, you're not going to go to V for a good discussion about video games.
What?
Oh, yeah.
Like, every board is the worst place ever to actually talk about a subject, except for CK. Talking about Bit on CK is kind of fun.
CK is a wonderful place. I love CK. Speaking of CK, your waifu wants a pizza. What kind of pizza are you going to order her? Shade.
I mean, isn't it obvious? Glimmer likes pineapple pizza, and so do I. So it's a perfect match.
Oh, girl, what the wait?
So you ordered
what
a can of
episode did she
whoop-ass
eat pineapple pizza?
It's never in the show. It's just there's never pizza. Well, like, there is pizza. Never mind. But like, she never eats pizza in the show. But it was like a thing that just caught on throughout the fandom and stuff.
Yeah, if you know, you know.
Wasn't that the episode where she orders a pizza and then like she didn't eat it, so she threw it at Derpy and it hit her right in the face?
Did she order the pizza?
Or somebody ordered it. Like, I don't remember exactly, but I just remember that scene because like Derpy's walking and then Glimmer just throws the fucking pizza at her face.
Oh, I think I know what episode you're talking about, but I have not seen it since its premiere. I don't think.
I think it's the kite episode when she's hanging out with Maud.
I thought it was the. Well, maybe it is. I thought it was like.
Right. Nobody ordered the pizza. Punk just brought it to insert herself into the conversation.
Oh, but yeah. So pineapple.
I don't even remember that episode. Fucking hell.
Cheese as well.
What do you mean? Of course. What?
Why would you
No,
have cheese
why-
on your pizza?
Would you not have cheese on your pizza?
Some people don't. Apparently, the Italians make it in a very different way, but people swear that it's better.
Oh yeah, they make it special.
Probably is.
I think for myself, I would get. It had to be something like, I guess, quote unquote fancy. So like tomato and basil with some mozzarella. Unless Rarity doesn't like pizza, then she just gets the pizza and just gets angry at me.
Darling, this will make me fat.
Unless it's horse pizza, then probably not. Actually,
Horse pizza.
Yeah, what is horse pizza?
So,
Is this a thing?
I guess this also kind of answers the question for me. I cracked open a bunch of horse-related books and to see like studies about what they eat, and apparently horses can't differentiate or don't care if like of calorie content in food. Like they just don't pick it up or something. So you wouldn't have to drench it in oil for it to taste good to a horse. In fact, horses like drier substances rather than wet for some whatever reason. I guess, and it kind of makes sense because of like with their mouth coated in oils from pizza. Generally, that would only be something a meat eater or maybe a nut eating animal would like, wouldn't it?
Explains why they like hay so much.
Yeah. So this, I'm uploading the picture right now. Another thing is that horses don't do well with nightshade, so tomatoes and onions, garlic, they can't really eat that. Not safely, anyways. So on February, I made first I tried to make a peanut-based sauce with like all the fixings. Like I had basil and things I grew in my garden the year before that was kind of dried up. But I accidentally put too much vinegar and fucked it up, so I tossed the carrot sauce out, and I made a peanut-based sauce, kind of like how the Thais do it. So it was coconut milk and peanut and some salt. And for the dough, I did use a little bit of wheat just to make it so that it wouldn't crumble completely. But I put in like 5 cups of oats and kept mixing it, and it was like a big cookie. But yeah, I put the like spinach and shit on it and some mozzarella cheese and Lyra really liked it.
Huh.
Is that the picture of the pizza? The one you just posted? That one you made?
Yeah, that's it uncooked and here it is cooked. And with some carrots and apples. Yeah.
Wow. This is the most we've seen of
And you know what that means?
plush and excuse me, a Dedanon's plush.
Editor.
Hey, Overdrive, edit that out.
I just like how Dedanon isn't even really like a G4 fan. They're more like a Gen 0 fan, which is just real horses.
Hell yeah, man.
Horses
I have to have my mare's horsey or bust.
She likes Lyra, and that's it.
Yeah.
So
I like all the
try
horses. It's
pizza?
just, I imagine them really fucking horsey.
So you like Twilight?
Well, okay, I'm gonna be real. I don't hate Twilight. I just like messing with
And you know what that means?
because they're like the easiest people on the board to make mad.
They are.
Who I really hate is actually Fluttershy.
Oh yeah.
Oh man,
They're
Like it's my
literally-
headcanon that Pegasi, they act horsey, but they also act like weird fucking birds. So I really don't like them because I don't like birds that much.
Wait, that's why.
Yeah.
Jeez,
Well,
they're like-
I hate Fluttershy for other reasons, but I make fun of Pegasi the most because of that reason.
Hmm.
Did like a bird shit in your head when you were younger? Is that why you hate them?
Yeah.
Well, I got attacked by geese a couple times, and
Oh god,
Geese. So what?
geese.
Oh,
And
geese. That's
I
just
got-
bees.
when I went to Hawaii as a kid, I got like knocked off a hill by a mother hen because I
Oh.
climbed the hill and there were chicks there, and I was like, "Oh, cool!" And then it wasn't cool, apparently.
Now this going back to your peanut sauce, you tried this pizza, right? Or did Lyra?
Oh
eat
yeah, I
everything?
ate it with my brother. It was
Oh.
actually like with the red wine. It was really good.
It looks interesting. I did not know that horses can't have like onions or tomatoes. I did not know that. So that means
Man,
they
you
can't
didn't
have.
know that, and you didn't know about the chestnuts. Like, what do
Bro.
you know? Holy shit, dude!
Okay, okay.
Get
I
him
know
outta
big
here.
stuff. Okay, I'm not
Man.
saying I'm an expert. All right.
He knows some stuff, guys.
I know some stuff. Like, okay, I do know that apples, although it's a very like common and stereotypical like food item to give horses, it gives them gas and it hurts their tummy. So it's like nothing that you should really give them like a lot of. And then carrots.
That's the thing with horses. Like, they don't.
Uh-huh.
They're not good with a lot of anything except for like foliage to like absorb the the acid in their stomach. So when you're giving a horse oats or carrots or watermelon or like sweet feed or something, you should really only be giving them like a cup of it a day or something, like
But
in moderation. It's like junk food.
But Lyra like literally steals buckets of oats. So how does that work?
Well, she can save them for a rainy day.
She's the
Besides, she
dealer.
only steals fancy oats. She's a unicorn after all.
Mhm.
I know it's slightly off topic, but it's still on the topic of horses. It amazes me that they're only able to eat like certain foods, yet in the times of conquest with humans, horses were like one of the main animals that we used to fight alongside us and also carry supplies. So you would think that horses would be able to eat a lot more than just, foliage.
I mean, it's easy to carry around. You can dry hay and keep it with you for months.
I don't think they could adapt in like 6 generations of horses being domesticated quickly enough to really be able to eat anything.
It just fascinates me because I just thought about that. Like, the Mongols used the horses, the Romans used horses, Alexander's armies used horses, and it's just like every major empire used some sort of cavalry. And you would think that the horses would be able to be eating like a lot of different foods, because they're literally going everywhere around the world. That's the thought of the day.
Yeah.
Lucid.
Yo, what's up, man?
Now that you know all this horse knowledge, what type of pizza would you give your horsey?
Oh man, now that I know what I know, I'll just give him pita bread with a little bit of like brown sugar on it. Fuck it.
Hell
Okay.
yeah.
That's
All right.
horse pizza. There you go. Simple.
Pizza.
That's another thing about horse tongues. They really like sweet and they really like salty things. So if you just sprinkle sugar and salt on it, they'll fucking go ham.
Oh hell yeah.
What's like an extremely no-go for a horse to eat? Because I have seen videos of horses like actually eating small birds and even chicks. So I mean, they could eat some meat, but what's like I know like dogs they can't eat chocolate.
Yeah, at the end of the day, the poison is in the dose, so they technically they can eat those things. And about the chicks, like people say like horse eat chicks all the time, but if you look in every video where a horse is eating a chick, it's because the horse is locked up in a stall and it has absolutely nothing else to eat. Like look at all those videos and you'll see like the horse is walking on dirt and shit. Yeah, the horses, they're extremely picky eaters, but they will, like, when given choice, but if they don't have a choice, they will eat some weird fucking shit.
That's fucking weird.
Yeah.
They will legitimately eat their own shit if they don't have anything else to eat.
Jesus.
That's not good, but interesting.
If you look up cribbing behaviors, that's also a thing that happens because these horses are locked up like that. They'll start chewing at the edge of their stalls, and you'll see like the wood around the area is all chewed up. And it's because the horse, horses need to chew on things. It relaxes them.
Say that again. You said cribbing?
Cribbing. Like a baby crib.
Cribbing.
Yeah.
Okay. You're opening my like horizons here in terms of like writing. Because now there's actually
new horizons.
Yes, a new horizon.
Yeah, you have to make your horse words horsey, or else it's shit.
No, well, it's not even that, but you explain. Okay, I'm using this as an example. Like Fallout Equestria, right? I just got done listening to it for like the 4th time. And in the story, like they eat like a bunch of different foods, even to the point where they're having like bacon. And like some of the horses, the ponies are like, why are you eating bacon? We're vegetarians. But everyone's like, fuck off. This is the only thing we have to eat. But now there's an actual like real world answer on why they actually eat it is because there's nothing else to eat.
It's almost worse not to eat it because, like I said, like the herbivores, they produce a lot of acid in their stomach.
Mm-hmm.
And they're really prone to ulcers if they don't eat something. So I guess it's like the better of two evils. There was something else. Something I'm forgetting.
Don't worry, I edited the dead air out.
Editor, can we get this dead air?
Yeah.
Hey, Jamie, you mind getting the dead air out? Thanks, buddy.
What are we, Joe Rogan now? Hell yeah.
We need to have like a pony of the week that we say their name. Who's our pony of the week?
Oh, is that
Lyra?
like yeah.
No.
Lyra?
Well,
Hey.
can you edit all this bullshit out, please?
Hey, Lyra, can you like edit all this dead air out? Thanks. All right.
That's all
there
you're
you
good
go.
for, Lyra.
Thanks, Lyra. Very cool.
You let her into your house, you fool.
Well, yeah. How else is she gonna edit?
Hey,
Yeah.
Lyra,
Your
can we
oats
put
are
a
already
random
gone.
meme on screen? Can we get that in post? Awesome.
Thanks. Wait, now she's asking me if her friend Bon Bon can come over and they can get a room together. Ah, shit. I'm gonna have 2 horses in my house now. That's not good.
Gonna rob you blind.
Are they really that menacing, or is this how you guys wrote them out to be?
No, they'll just take a kidney or two. Come on,
What the
She
fuck?
has
I need
don't be
those.
such a baby.
She's going to consume your hands. Run.
Dude, I need those.
Yeah,
Yeah, I completely forgot the horse thing. I remembered. So
It's all good. Yeah. Hey, Lyra, can you edit it out? Thanks. All right. Yeah, she got it.
Image of like,
Sure. Did you like, go forward in time and check?
Well, I'm gonna have to.
Oh,
Because look,
yeah.
right. So right now, right, like I know you guys can't see it, but I'm in a recording studio, and she's in the booth over there.
Oh, okay.
So there's like a little red light that says like on air,
Oh,
and like
nice.
she's just scowling at me. She's like, I think she doesn't want me to talk about her, but like she's just there.
Man, you
There's,
guys
like,
have
other-
upgraded since COVID hit. I wish we could all be in the same fucking booth right now. It's crazy.
Dude, I know, like you have a lot of time to build stuff while you're like locked in your house all day. There's like other ponies now though. Like it's not just Lyra and Bon Bon. I think they invited more of their friends.
Yeah, we'll have to get them on the next episode.
We might have to.
I'm just imagining whenever we like call out to Lyra, like, "Hey, Lyra, can you edit that?" She's just like, it just pans to her in another room out on her computer, just like this. Just like dead inside. It's like a mix between this and the witch taunter gif of like the party hat shoving the streamer or party blower into her mouth.
Like every time we do that. Hey, Lyra, can you edit that out? Like they're not supposed.
And you know what that
Ross, thanks. All right.
But Lyra, put it on screen, the end result, and with the signature. Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Horse.
And other news in the sense of board stuff. There you go. That's a good image. Yeah, we'll use that.
Throw that up on screen.
We'll use that. We'll use that.
That's the hashtag we're not dead party.
Yeah. Episode 2, baby!
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Hobby horse. Speaking of, going on to back to the board, because we just came back from CK. The wonderful place. I love you guys at CK.
Their shit posting is quality.
It is. I mean, wait. Go, let's go back real quick.
Yeah.
Speaking about food and such, what do you think's your waifu's favorite drink? Non-alcoholic.
Drink.
Yeah, non-alcoholic though.
I don't remember what she drinks in the show.
Head cannon. Go for
shake.
it.
Don't start with me.
Come on, oat shake. Come on.
Definitely.
I mean, she does
Baja
drink
Blast.
oat shake in the show on several occasions.
She does. Yeah.
Okay.
Oat shake.
I didn't know that was a thing. I don't remember any drinks in the show.
Well, maybe it's like coffee or whatever Starlight drinks in her mug.
Hot chocolate.
Probably like a black tea. I would imagine she's a black tea drinker. Trying to be healthy, but she's actually stressed out all the time and actually needs coffee.
When you mention that, hot chocolate actually I might go with that. Like, that might be the one.
Oh.
You don't know. She might be putting a little bit of whiskey in there.
Maybe she is. Well, I mean, it's still hot chocolate with just with whiskey in it.
I wonder how horses act when they get drunk. Dedanon. Yeah. Our resident. Dedanon.
Well, their ears get all droopy. And their bottom lip is their lips, but their bottom lip especially also gets very droopy. Like it flaps when they nod their head and shit. It's so fucking cute. But the rest is pretty much exactly like a human. Like they'll stumble. Sometimes they'll really fall if they're really fucked up. Good old horsies.
I think Rarity enjoys a nice Arnold Palmer on a summer afternoon.
Here you go. Here's proof.
Oh shit!
Nice.
It's
pony throat moving when they drink.
That's great attention to detail. Thank you. Very cool animators.
Oh man, we're not gonna see that magic in 3D. I'm not looking forward to that.
Maybe we will.
Maybe it won't be as bad as we think.
They're not horsey enough. It's already bad.
I am giving it a chance because let's be honest here. Most of us would have not given G4 a chance had it not been for our friends or us following a trend.
What? I was gonna say, what friends?
Yeah.
Friends? What the fuck are those?
Shit.
None of us have friends here, buddy.
I mean, if you think about it, how many of your friends got you into it when you first joined the show?
Okay.
None.
Zero.
Okay.
None, exactly.
Okay. And then I watched it on my own and I was like, this is actually pretty good. Because I still remember that. That I know for sure. That's always a consistent story I say, that I watched it on a morning where I was supposed to watch the new animated Transformers series, but instead MLP played. And it was about a week after the show premiered. I got into it that early. Unless I'm completely spazzing out. You know what? I'm gonna have to look.
Schizo.
Yeah, I'm going schizo, dude.
Very schizo.
I think I
Yeah, man. Dude, the mares, dude, I just want to hug one. I don't even want to fuck one anymore. I just want to hug them.
Anymore.
They just have the generic fucking
be happy.
4chan origin story. To early 2011, saw horse on CO. Oh shit, what this?
Dude, I was there for /B because they're like, oh, it's /Brony. Those were some weird days. Those were some weird days. I remember when Pony was able to be posted everywhere, but then they all got butthurt and they fucking banned it.
Yeah.
And to this day, they still get butthurt because of the new advertisement of the board.
Yeah.
It really is weird because, when people think to containment boards, they only think MLP. But, the movement of wrestling on 4chan is actually, the most fascinating. Because they used to be on sports, and then nobody wanted them because they were too big, of shit posters. So they moved them to an alternative sports board.
Yeah,
it was, any alternative sports could be posted there, but let's be real, it was because of the wrestling
And you know what that means?
and how obnoxious they were. And they were so obnoxious on their own containment board. They had to get a newer containment board. They got 2 containment boards.
Wow, wrestling 2 containment boards?
Yeah, now PW is a thing because during like the last happening in wrestling, SP was just like, no, please take these wrestlers away from our board.
Man, I remember when they were coming up with all these new boards, and I was just like, dude, what the fuck? Like, I thought this was special. Like, it happened over like years and years of time, but we got like video game mobile and fucking what was the other one?
Oh yeah, like the V boards are also like nobody talks about those. People just talk about MLP. Like
there's a
V
VTuber.
is been broken apart into like how many fucking different boards now? I don't even. I lost count at some point. I stopped paying attention. When they think containment board, they still think of MLP.
Yeah. No, and then Lucia just said the what's it called? The VTubers. Like that was also
brand new and like what the fuck?
Yeah, I was like, dude, I thought you needed like I thought you needed like time just going wild on a board, and then they get upset and they're like, here, have your own fucking board. But these guys got their boards like really quick.
Yeah, I'm really surprised.
And then you have like
I would have thought that VR games would have been a branch off of V before VTubers just magically got their own. I guess it's a branch from V. I don't fucking know at this point. But like, no, VTubers is more important than virtual reality games.
I don't even pay attention that much to V because I go in there for like 5 minutes and then I come out with like 20 less brain cells.
You know what the only board that survived the test of times, in my opinion, has been is F. F has always stayed the same.
Yeah.
It's always been just a shit show, and I love it.
Like their memes are still in like 2005.
Dude, I see lollycat girls pop up on there like all the time. It's just like 3 guys probably just keeping the board alive.
Unironically, dude, speaking about the board, like, don't you guys ever feel like you're just talking to the same people over and over and over again? Or is that just me?
On the board or just in real life?
On the board specifically, like MLP.
It does feel like every poster has the exact same personality, but I don't know. That's just a lack of, I don't know.
I mean, that's just board culture.
I think the problem is there's not a lot of reaction images being used anymore. It's just random garbage that they throw next to their post to make it seem important.
I don't know. Like sometimes I'm in there having a conversation with the person that, I mean, of course, I think it's only one person, but who knows? It could be like 2 or 3 people. And then I go to another thread and I'm just noticing their writing patterns. And I'm just like, are you the same guy? Like, am I just talking to the same like 2 or 3 people?
I think we need to take our pills now.
Well, okay.
We're all going schizo.
I will say this. The people that post paragraphs are more than likely like the same people. Because only those
really
are okay. Challenge us.
Personally, I changed through like 5 different styles of writing when I post on the board. Like even like this, sometimes I'll do like a space between quotations for threads, and sometimes I will write paragraphs when I'm really ass blasted. Or if I really want to no, I don't get ass blasted. I just want to type things about horses. So when I'm like typing horsey facts, I will be that paragraph guy. But you know, it could be anyone. You know,
don't tell them all your secrets. I've done that a couple times too, where I change my writing styles because I have some people all the time like, "Oh, is this you?" And I'm like, "No." Do I write like that? And they're like, "No." I'm like, "Okay." But then secretly, I'm like, "Huh." If you guys actually quote unquote knew my writing style, you would know where I'm at. Because I try to visit most threads. It's just to be honest here, like some of the waifu threads, like Twilight, Golly, it just feels like I'm talking to the same people.
Like between the Twilight and
be as based as the Lyra thread. Let's be real.
Shut up.
The Lyra thread definitely only has one person talking in there, and it's Dead Anon.
Wait, no.
Literally all 60-something posters, Dead Anon.
No, what are you talking about?
I'm pretty convinced about that. Yeah, nobody else posts in the Lyra thread. There's only one person.
Yeah.
I never checked how many posters are in the Sunset Thread. I should probably check.
You should probably check.
I should check the Glimmer Thread thing.
You disgusting glimmer poster. Or sorry, shimmer poster.
You stuck with Glimmer now.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's so embedded in me to hate glimmer posters because of that, like...
Even though she doesn't deserve it.
Okay, my guy, there was a time...
My guy.
There was a time
My
where that's
dude.
all I would see on the
Okay,
freaking
to
board.
be... I remember, like, at least a few years ago, there was, like, at least 10 Glimmer Threads going, like, circulating.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, like, I get it, but
That
it's like...
was all you, wasn't it? Be honest.
No. And it's funny, I think I got accused at the time as well.
Shimmer
That's
is the
probably
mare you
also me.
confess to, alright? You confess your sins. How many hooves you hold? How
I only
many
hold one hoof, and it's Lyra's.
how many nuzzles did you poop?
Oh god.
Only Lyra's.
Yeah, but how many?
How many times?
Who is it?
Yeah, it better not be to the point where both like ends are fucking calloused.
What are you on about?
Who are you?
I have
How did you
no...
get in here?
Yeah, who the hell are you?
Oh, it's me. Hold on.
We should probably go to the recording thing.
We are. Wait.
No, we're not.
We're not.
Oh,
General.
I thought you did. I was gonna ask before we started, but I'm like, I maybe think he wanted this.
Okay. All right. Well,
Or I guess we're moving. Okay.
What a bunch of.
And you know what that means?
Oh wait.
Well,
Oh.
now we're official.
yeah. Now we're official. Apparently.
Yeah, now we're okay. Time to start.
Yeah, we're starting over, guys. A whole 45 minutes is gone.
Yep.
Actually,
Editor, Lyra, scrap that take. We'll
Lyra.
explain who Lyra is later.
the entirety. Thank you. She's flipping me off right now with her magic. Thank you. All right. She's a very mean one. Lyra, I think Lyra would like bite you in your sleep, just to fuck with you.
She'd do what in my sleep?
She would bite you in your sleep just to fuck with you.
You think so? I don't think she would.
Yeah.
Nah.
Wait, who's her wife?
No, we're just talking about Lyra.
Yeah, she's pretty
Lyra?
nice.
Apparently, this is the fucking
Lyra-Cast now.
Yeah, apparently we're the Lyra-Cast.
Yeah, well,
It always
that's
goes
our
to that.
guest editor
Yeah.
is Lyra this week.
Yeah.
We have a guest editor every week, apparently.
Yeah, there's going to be a new pony next week or 2 weeks after. I think she would bite you in your sleep, though.
I could see her doing
Whoever
like
is editing as like a meta thing, you better actually make the editing style like the horse.
What do you mean by that?
Like drop like oat particles on like the screen or something. Add some like nippering into the microphone.
God, I'm gonna have to go and look up some overlays on YouTube if I can find any about oats.
Just make it in After Effects. You'll figure it out.
No.
Yeah.
You
And
mean Lyra
when
would
it's
figure it
Barry's
out?
turn, just make it really fucked up.
You mean Lyra would figure it out?
Yeah,
Thanks, Lyra.
She's giving me the thumbs up, I think, or maybe that's the middle finger. I don't know.
Dude, she's definitely gonna fucking bite me when I sleep. I can tell.
I feel like she's the kind of person to break into your house while you're sleeping and just, like, steal all of your socks.
Person.
Personality, yeah. Or I don't know. What do you want me to call her?
You're still on this.
On what? What are you talking about? Horses have personalities. That means they're people. They're persons.
They're sentient beings.
What would you refer to them? Oh, sentient beings?
Sapient.
Yes. Sapient.
Sapien.
Actual horses, I don't think so, but I mean like
Sapien means monkey.
2D horses though. Pretty sure. They know what's going on. Speaking of what's going on the news, because I wanted to give these people like a chance, but I think they're actually fucking dead. Rokon is MIA. So
who?
Well,
Fuck them. Like, so here's the thing.
Yeah.
They didn't put their best foot forward. They like right out the bat. It's like, oh fuck spec, fuck.
And you know what that means?
Fuck everything. We're gonna do our own thing, and we're angry and we're mad, and it's like, And then Mare-Con just swooses in like, haha, pure hearts, no pities, and it's like, where do you think people are gonna go? Like, nobody wants your fucking tantrum. People just want cute mares.
How about cute mares in tantrums?
Oh,
No. Well, yeah,
they're
they're
getting mad because you took her.
Yeah, well, then you leave, and then she gets really mad.
Well, I just wanted to bring it up because it's been like about a month and I have yet to see anything. Mare-Con's back. There's just not a lot of activity, it looks like. I'm looking at the thread right now.
I mean, the thing is in January now, so
Yeah. I had seen some individuals saying that like, hey, take a break, like come back a little bit when it's closer, but still be like, checking in on the threads that I've already, bridged. Because what I seen, it's been bootleg thread has been bridged. Equestrian wrestling entertainment has been bridged, and even some draw friends were in the thread. So like, there's people that know about it, but I think it's still kind of like they're trying to keep it on the down low because they don't want to end up like Rokon. Because that also was a thing. Like some people were saying that there was like some psyops happening, that some people were just trying to take down both the conventions for whatever reason, which I sort of believe because they did for MLP Con. Like there was a lot of like just nonsense being thrown around. There's your updates for the thread. So if Rokon is listening when this podcast gets posted, where the hell did you guys go? And for Mare-Con, keep doing what you're doing. Hopefully you give more updates, OP.
There's not really been, because when Mare-Con went down, they said they were moving to Tempo, and there were some posts in Tempo as well. But Rokon is just like radio fucking silent. Yeah,
no, I noticed that too, because I recently just started getting into bootleg, like about a couple of weeks ago. Because I mean, I've hopped in there every so often, but I have seen the OP of Mare-Con every once in a while, like post in there. So there is some like conversations happening, at least from what I've seen. That's pretty much it. I mean, I know they have their own thread right now. I'm looking at it right now, and there's just a few posts here and there. New panel, and that's pretty much it. Just a little bit of conversations going on. Nothing really that special just yet. What do you guys think about the cons, just in general? Anyone want to say anything?
How
just
broad
online ones, or?
Yeah, because I mean that's all we're getting right now. Like I don't really count TrotCon because it looks like that might actually not happen.
Well, we're back into IRL season now. Besides Ponyfest, they're back IRL now.
Isn't BabsCon gonna be
BabsCon?
But yeah,
they're in person. Well, they're not until like next spring.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I don't know, man. I don't know, man. San Francisco, I don't know. I think they're
Isn't it at the good spot of San Francisco, or are they at the like
implying good spot?
Yeah,
their political climate is kind of fucky. I don't think they're going to be able to do it.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking. I mean, it doesn't matter about the spot. I'm just saying overall, San Fran, they might not want a bunch of people there. And I mean, like, at least from what I've been told from other people, BabsCon, although it's not like the best con to go to, it is a good con to go to if you want to interact with people, like at room parties and also show staff. Because a lot of the show staff does go to BabsCon, at least from what I've been told in the past. But being that COVID's still a thing, even though 2 years later,
And you know what that means?
Yeah, Lyra, take that out.
Yeah, Lyra, take that out. Get COVID.
What the fuck?
Yeah. That's what I don't know, man. Like TrotCon, I mean, Shade, you keep an eye on these kind of things. Like, has TrotCon been like updating and such, or they're kind of?
Well, I mean, it's gonna be next July that the IRL one would be.
What happened?
Oh no, wait, the December one, right?
Yeah,
that's the December one's still on.
Really?
But,
wow.
Well, I mean, I don't know how many people are gonna go in the middle of December.
I'd go.
And well, like what Everfree did, right now it's looking like mask mandates for the cons. And I forget, I didn't see what other precautions they were taking for sure, but definitely if like mask mandates and stuff. And I mean, even at my college, like everything's going back to normal besides like mask indoors, so like people can like don't have to stay 6 feet apart and stuff.
Yeah, my college.
And I was gonna say, and vaccination as well. Like, that's a thing.
Yeah, because my college just sent out a letter too, and they're like, "Yeah, you guys need to wear masks indoors." And I'm like, "All right, whatever." I mean, at least I'm going in person. Fuck online classes. I'm trying to see, unless you have it on hand, how many people showed up to Everfree.
Around 1,600.
Oh wow.
Ooh. Okay, well at least yeah, there's some people.
A little over that, but that's around where it is.
Yeah, we'll be generous. Probably, I would say like 1,700 people showed up.
No, I'm pretty sure. I have to check, but I'm pretty sure it's like a few over 600. Like, I have to check for sure.
What do you mean by like a few over? Like 100 over? Or
I'm gonna check, but in my mind, I might be totally making this up. I thought it was like 1,616.
Oh, okay. You meant like that. I thought you meant Yes.
Don't quote me on it because I might be misunderstanding or maybe I misread it, but apparently cons for a while have been a dox trap. So like I heard like that's how Rome Sylvanus got fucked because he went to an IRL con and they do share your information. Because he only got his site taken down when he went to a con, apparently. So if you're working on any horse project ever, never go to a con or use a throwaway alias that, that isn't associated with your actual work.
Shit.
Wait.
And if you have gone to a con and you posted your actual name anywhere, it's like, okay, you can never do a fan project without getting a C&D.
Oh, it's that.
Shit. That's fucked up.
Wow. By Hasbro?
By Hasbro, yeah. I mean,
Really
interesting.
They can't really identify you, so they can't really give a cease and desist to an entity. That's what they would consider you. If you have like an actual face now, they could identify you. Then they could just like send all the necessary paperwork.
So
You can't really put paperwork down for C&D if you don't even have a name at the start.
So what kind of content are they trying to take out? Like everything that's fan generated, or is like
just anything that Hasbro doesn't like? So if you're like animating something, or like Spookitty's fucking VN that got C&D'd. So just general big projects that use a lot of canon ponies and shit.
I don't know. How many accounts of this do we know of? Sure.
I don't think we can know for sure, but just assume that everybody that's gotten to C&D has at some point gone to an IRL convention.
See, I think people could be also more concerned on like the a-holes that take your info and try to dox you if you do a wrong thing.
Yeah.
Or just asking for that information. Like, why do these conventions need you to write down your real name and all this other information? Fuck that shit.
Yeah, I know, like, at least from some stuff that I've learned over time about dealing with fandoms and such, I know for sure, at least in terms of the furries, crucify me if you will, they want names because some people just wear their suits the entire convention and they want to know who's underneath those suits. Because, as we've all known, there has been some really shady shit that happens at furry conventions. And if they can't identify who those people are, they can't, ban or take any, they can't take any legal action towards them because some shady stuff has happened at conventions. And
so,
yeah.
So what you're saying is,
and you know what that means?
Fursuiters, we can have a nice convention where people won't get their project C&D'd?
Maybe.
Possibly. Maybe. I mean...
Hey, there's an idea.
Going forward, I would go to cons still, but I kind of want to start branching out and just having hangouts.
Cringe.
No, what do you mean cringe?
Hangouts, like back in 2013?
Like we rent a bar out. Like we rent a bar out, right? And we just get a bunch of like-minded people to chill at the bar. Maybe have an actual like live, it could be like a live podcast or panel, right? have it there at the bar. We can do and say things that normally, the convention would probably say no to, and then chill right after, just as long as everyone behaves.
I mean, the thing that brings cons or people together at cons is it's like once a year kind of opportunity. I don't know, with most of this cast probably not being anywhere geographically close to each other, I don't think that's going to be able to happen.
Early on, it was easier because there was more conventions back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
There's not as many as there are.
Oh, that's true,
because you had Equestria LA, you had a few of them in Europe. I know, like right now, there's only like 2 or 3 in Europe. Like big ones, like I think it's Gallicon. There's one in Northern Italy, and I think, you could correct me if I'm wrong, I think there's one in England. But there used to be like cons everywhere. Now it's just the ones that were big enough to stay relevant that are still around. So BabsCon, Everfree, TrotCon. TrotCon, at least from what I know, is the furthest east that a convention is going.
Yes.
Like a big convention. And not to say that there's probably smaller conventions or just hangouts of like 50 or 100 people, but in the terms of big conventions that have, show staff and other people from, Hasbro showing up, those are the only ones that I know of.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if you count HarmonyCon. That's like Texas. I think Ohio is a little bit more further east than Texas.
What? Wait, excuse me. Hold on. What?
Ohio's further east than Texas.
Oh, when you said a little more further east, I'm like, it's a lot more further east than Texas.
Okay, well, you know what I mean.
Texas is like in the middle of the Midwest. Oh, like not directly, but like if we're talking cons, like it seems like cons only happen in either the Midwest, Texas, or the West Coast.
For Midwest, it makes sense. It's cheaper.
Right.
Which I would hope.
Sorry, I just stabbed my thumb accidentally. I'm okay.
Oh man, she's trying
Nothing
to summon.
important.
She's trying to summon.
Sorry, I stabbed myself for Lyra because I'm trying to summon her into the real life. I have this like pentagram that's already like painted everywhere with my own blood.
What are you talking about? Lyra's right. What are you talking about? Lyra's right here. She's in the booth.
Yeah.
Hi, Lyra. Well, then why are you stabbing yourself?
And you know what that means?
I don't know.
Who?
I.
And you know what that means?
Yeah.
Dead.
Yeah, Lyra belongs to me now, Dead. Sorry.
Oh, damn.
Wait.
It's getting serious.
Yeah.
That's my wife.
She edits for me now. Let's see. Let's see if we can maybe pull a topic out of here or just wrap it up because we've been going on already for like an hour.
Oh, I almost forgot.
What?
Yeah, I got you were more right because I got one number off there. When
1,676. Was that the official count for Everfree?
Well, yeah, it is on the official Twitter.
Okay. There you go.
What was their previous number before the shutdown? And all that?
It was. I looked it up. It was like 1,800. So like it's still declined, but like it's pretty close to what they had before the pandemic.
Yeah, given all that and the lack of content and just trying to keep ourselves afloat as a fandom, I mean that's pretty good.
People are starved.
And I mean, even with like mask mandates being there, I think, and traveling and all that, that's pretty impressive.
I thought Everfree would be a lot bigger because it's known as like not only as the family-friendly convention, but a lot of people from the show up, right?
Oh, this is insanely big. Like I thought it was like, only 800 will show up. HarmonyCon before the pandemic had 600.
Was that it? Really?
Yeah, 600 something. So I'm like, that's actually like a big number in terms of, because, like we can't compare anything to BronyCon. Like in terms of just like the PonyCons, that's pretty big.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but have all PonyCons been like, because I heard rumors that a lot of them are like opening their doors, like they're allowing people to sell like anime shit and fur shit just so that they can get more attendees.
Yeah.
I mean, it was even like that at BronyCon 2019.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know. I haven't been to a con since the pandemic. Well, obviously I haven't, but it's like
I heard that's
I've only
been
been
like a rampant thing.
Yeah, I was there for BronyCon 2019, and we did record a lot of the vendor hall. Now, there was sections that were purely pony, which was pretty cool. if you did wander around in certain areas, you did find anime, you did find furry, and it was just like, why are you guys here again?
Yeah, I would say BronyCon was probably like an 85-15% mix. I mean, it wasn't terribly prominent, but there were definitely booths that basically had no pony related, and I'm sure it's gotten worse.
Yeah.
But I haven't been to any of the new cons, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah, because
really a lot of these numbers are just inflated with like trash.
I will say this, that I did attend a panel with an individual at BronyCon, and it wasn't even a pony panel. It was a Plus Ultra My Hero Academia panel.
That was a
Cringe.
thing? What?
Yeah, I mean, it was like, the message was pretty wholesome, you know, believe in yourself and all this kind of stuff. Like, that's pretty cool.
Did they at least talk about Pony? The character Pony.
They had, oh my god, his name is escaping me at the moment. I am very angry at myself. The Minotaur. What's his name?
Iron Will.
There you go. For whatever reason that escaped my mind. They based off of their panel off of that character.
What does he have to do with fucking hero shit?
I think the whole theme.
Well, yeah, the panel was called Plus Ultra, which is, I think, one of the characters like sayings or something. I don't know. I don't watch
It's
My
the
Hero
school
Academia.
motto.
Okay, yeah, I wouldn't know. So I was just like, okay, but there was I have to look at the panel sheet. I don't want to like.
Well, technically, it's a motto from America that the school adopted because the school head is a fucking weeaboo or Westaboo. Sorry,
Westaboo.
Was it just like a motivational, inspirational kind of panel with a My Hero theme, or what do you? That's what I thought you were getting.
It's like the school motto, like you need to go beyond plus ultra or some shit.
No, yeah.
Yes. So I actually have it right here.
Of course,
the BronyCon,
Jesus
the BronyCon schedule. Okay, look, I was cleaning one of my drawers and I found it like wrapped up still, so it was
been 2 years. Awesome. It's over. Go home.
Shut the hell up! It'll never be over.
I do like. I will say like anime is trash, but I really, really fucking like Pony's hero costume because she's got like little stirrups on her leg. Check this out.
Yo, I need to see this. I need a new fetish.
And she has reins on her thing, so she can actually give other heroes a lift.
Oh, wow, that's
it's like this
funny.
Retard muty strength character from America.
Here's a colored version if you are lazy and need contrast like me.
Oh, okay, she's cute. All right.
I like it.
I think they just added her in just to pander to pony facts. Let's be real, like.
Oh my god! Look at the nose. I don't know if it. Yeah. That nose is not human.
But enough anime shit. I fucking hate anime.
Yeah,
this one is just slightly less gay because it has a pony character in it.
Yeah, I mean, there's panels here that aren't necessarily ponies, like a Pokemon tournament, Mario Kart 8 tournament, Super Smash Bros.
I mean, that's all fine, right? It's like
how to become a furry.
Play video games?
That was a meme.
Wait, are we still talking about panels? There's a
panels, yeah.
What?
Yes.
What the fuck is? What's wrong with playing? What's wrong with playing video games?
No.
Furry thing.
Yeah. I don't care.
I mean, video games are also fucking gay, but like, why play video games when you could be making mare content?
Yes.
This is true.
You could say that about over 75% of the people we know in life.
Hey. Why occupy your mind with breathing when you could just think of mares?
What?
Yeah,
exactly.
Don't use your brain. Use your brain. Dedicate your brain to mares. No breathing, no eating, no thinking. Only mares.
Only mares all the time. Got it.
Yeah, no thinking. Only mares.
I get it. Like, video games and Pony did go side and side. I mean, we saw TF2, Halo, and like many other games, but I could see why some people may have their gripes.
Garlic
video
toast
games?
is also
I like how you don't. I like how you don't even mention.
With
I'm
video-
just
Oh,
like,
the
my
biggest
guy.
one.
Sometimes people want to play games with the friends that they meet.
yeah.
The whole point
What
of
the
the game
fuck
runs.
are friends?
What are you? What?
Hey, I'm just being devil's advocate, okay? I'm being like the board. You can't have those things. Only pony.
You're dumb. And so
Yeah, but
is
if
the
you
board.
play Garlic Pony, you get to make pony content while playing a game.
Well, you can't because it's a video game, so you can't play it.
And let's be honest, all the Gartic phones I've ever been always ends up with Among Us.
What about that T Fury? That game used to produce some decent
you didn't
pony.
join the base games. Like there was
Nope, it's a video
midweek
game.
thread, a midweek rewatch stream where they just played Garlic Pone,
Mm.
and I drew a horse snoot in it.
Oh my god, look at it.
Yeah,
Lyra, get
it's
this
the
on the
kind of
screen.
shit you can see if you play based games with ponies.
But you can't play games because we don't want those at cons.
Oh yeah, fuck that. Not at cons.
Let's play Jackbox.
No, there's no ponies in it. You can't do that. Nope.
Yeah, you can't
Actually,
do it.
Jackbox is kind of based because like the colors there are very Lyra.
No, you can no video games. No.
No, can't do it. And don't even consider hotel parties because hotels don't have ponies in them.
Well, okay, well
Great.
that's changing the subject then.
I don't know
No,
about
they
you.
bring an
man.
actual pony. Then you have a good time.
Oh, I like
Here,
it.
I'll post some Lyras from.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
that's
I had mares in my hotel room. I don't know about you, buddy.
That's what we call them.
Oh god, here we go.
Fucking love this.
Yeah, there's a maid cafe. I don't know what that has to do with ponies.
Uh,
Well,
I should've
America.
done
Wait, there is
Well,
an
I
actual
think-
Mare Cafe.
I think I remember, like, I saw vlogs of saying, like, the main cafes, like, are cosplayers, like, pony cosplayer.
Oh,
Cosplayers.
yeah, that's kind of
God
based.
damn it.
There was at least one
I
guy
mean,
in
you
a
know.
maid outfit there. Can confirm I saw him.
Oh.
Make your own cutie mark bottle cap keychains. My little
Wow.
karaoke. That's sounds like a recipe for disaster.
It's the. Oh, wait, it's a video game.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
It's content though.
Delete.
Content for the YouTube channel.
Yeah, that's oh no. So you want a YouTube? I don't know. I'm just
I don't
reading
know.
off like random things that I
Yeah,
saw.
you're just reading off the Brony content.
Yeah, like it's been a while, okay? It's been a while since I've seen this. Jeez, fucking 2 years ago. August 1st through the 4th, 2019, Baltimore Convention Center. Rest in piss, BronyCon. Ah,
Ooh.
I'm
She's
sad, dude.
perfect.
You made yourself sad.
Yeah, GG.
I just want to go back, man. But we were all just friends making content.
Friends? What?
When was that?
Aw.
just saying. I'm just
Lyra,
saying.
go ahead and edit that out.
Yeah, like,
Get out the self pity.
self pities. That's music.
Yeah. Come on. Oh, speaking of pities. Come on, Didanon, you gotta read the story.
Read a story?
You have to read the green text.
What? What green text?
I'm not reading G5 shit.
Oh,
Why? The fans, they love it.
No, G5 is shit. I refuse.
The fans, they love it. Fine, we'll make an attempt. The next week we'll read a green text. Okay. We'll read
Okay. We could
Oh,
read that one where Pinky
I
shits
love
herself.
that. I know where
What?
that one is from. I love that one.
You know, the one where Pinky shits the bed, literally.
that. Why would I read something like that?
Because it's funny.
Content. It's content.
Shits the bed, laughs.
Yeah, I
Yeah, that's actually what happens in the story.
Yeah.
rent free, everybody. They're laughing. Rent free.
Cursed.
Oh no! What is this?
A story where.
Oh, so
Punk
scared I wouldn't
shits the
find
bed.
this.
Oh, this is long.
Wait.
Oh, longer than I thought.
Wait, is this the one where she? Is this something or just what is this? Do we have to read this?
No, but Pinky shits the bed.
I don't want to read this.
Why not?
Oh, it's like a full. Oh man, that's short. Why is it short? That's weird.
We'll find a more wholesome 100 story.
This is wholesome.
No. This is not wholesome.
It's about how Pinky found the one.
This is.
I thought it was about shitting the bed.
It's both.
Well, that too, but those are related.
I don't.
Punk found the stallion of her dreams by shitting herself in bed.
Yeah, the shitting is just the catalyst in this storm. Obviously.
Yeah.
You were literally shitting yourself. No, stop it. Not yet.
Yeah, later.
No, later. Stop it. Stop. Pinky, get out of it. Stop. Stop it.
We need a topic list.
Yeah, this is.
Well, it's supposed to be not like formulaic.
Well, yeah,
I mean, this
just
is
things
nice.
to talk about without we don't have to touch them.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, next time I can throw like some stuff. I just don't want it to start off like, "Hey, we're talking about this
topic.
What is your thoughts about this?"
Topic.
Oh, I liked it.
Isn't that what we just did?
No. What
you
we did
asked.
was
You went down the line and asked each of us what our the question.
we dove into it a little bit more deeper than just being like, "I liked it." Cool. What about you? I liked it.
It was
cool.
Nice.
Well, yeah, it was nice.
Oh, finally, something different. Good.
Yeah, thank you. Is there anybody here that can disagree?
Nah.
I guess not.
No. And then you ask them details about anything you talked about, and they're like, what? Okay, I didn't actually read that thread, my bad. What?
Sorry. If you guys want to choose a general for next week, we could do that.
I hate generals.
Dude, there are some
Generals
gold.
are based.
Yeah,
No,
there are
all
some.
Only two of
generals
them.
are trash.
No,
I'll
look,
die on that hill.
you will die. Well, then next week we will have the discussion. I
Yeah.
mean, I have a few generals that I like. I mean, even though that they're not as great as they once were, RGRE. Wait, did I even say that right? Reverse.
Yeah.
Okay. Like they're not as cool as they once were, but they still have some diamonds in the rough.
I mean, they have horsey horses, so they're based, and everything else is cringe.
Yeah, even like the FOE threads, like at least I have discussions in there. Like there's not as much shit as we give some of the generals. They seem to have some sort of like defenses that keep out the weirdos. You know what I mean? Or is that just me?
It's the opposite in RGRE, especially in current year. So what happened with RGRE? So basically the thread is, what if ponies weren't like the show? What if, they were more horse-like in that their social structure wasn't exactly like a human's? And it builds up from that. And way back in like 2005 and 2015 and 2016, other threads would shit on RGRE because they would come in and like, haha, do you even watch the show? Because RGRE would take cool notes from the show and then make it into something cooler. And while all these other threads, they would actually tear you down for trying to world build and do something that wasn't like in line with the show. But as soon as the show turned shit, everybody came fucking running to reverse gender roles Equestria. Everybody's trying to do their not RGRE enough shit and EQG shit, and well, some of the EQG stories are actually kind of fun, but because they're shitposty, but they're pretty good. Like, but everybody else, they needed to fucking apologize.
Man, I miss the normal Norman threads. Those were really good shit posts.
Oh man,
The which one?
those things are fucking fun.
Normal Norman. It basically made like their own like character arcs for each of the minor characters in EQG. With the main two, with the main two, Brad being,
And you know what that means?
and normal Norman being the racist.
Yeah, this thread came out when the trailer was out, so nobody knew. Fucking. Flash Sentry, that was his name.
Yeah.
Nobody knew his real name, so the thread called him Brett.
And you know what that means?
Jesus.
All they knew was that he was going around stealing waifus because somebody leaked that bit. Like somebody who worked in a movie theater. So that's all the thread had to work on. And the premise of the story, or like
And you know what that means?
To Normal Norman. So Normal Norman, if you look at the trailer, there's just one guy there with normal ass skin color, normal hair color. And it's like he sticks out because he's the only normal guy there. So that was Norman. And this thread would have the adventures of this normal ass guy going to school, and he's like, "Hey, wait a minute, why is everybody colored weird?" And everybody is like, "Oh my god, you can't just ask a girl why her color is purple." And so they think he's racist when he's just a normal guy that wants to get along with everybody. And then there's Brad,
And you know what that means?
who makes friends with him, and he's an actual
And you know what that means?
Jeez.
like he's an actual bad person, and Norman just has to deal with it. So all the stories were fucking fun. And there was like wordplay that you can't get with ponies because they're human. So like for Filthy Rich, you know how humans use dick for Richard.
Yeah.
So you just have stories where Filthy Rich, he would go around and was like, "Oh please, call me Filthy Dick." Fucking kill me every time.
Fuck no.
Oh, what a good thread. Fucking rip.
You can always bring it back.
No, the original right.
And you know what that means?
Probably dead.
Mhm.
Man, I would have participated in it, but I just kept lurking. I was like when I was pretty young, so I wasn't really confident in my art. Man, if they ever brought it up, I'm gonna fucking start dedicating to that thread.
Let me see if I can, because there was one a historian like he's a historian in real life, and he wrote a screenplay he wrote Brad
And you know what that means?
to Normal Norman as if they were in college, and it was a screenplay of what are they called? They were big in America in like the 80s and 90s.
It was like a sitcom type of thing that they were doing.
Yeah, sitcom. That's the
Oh, I
word.
remember
Holy
that.
shit,
I
I'm
remember that
retarded.
one.
Fuck.
Yeah, like they come in and then like fucking Brad comes in, dumps fucking Twilight just unconscious onto the couch.
Don't worry, we're just checking if the carpets match the drapes.
Oh, yeah.
But take away the D, and Norman is like, oh, thank God. So it just leaves rapes. It's like, oh God.
Yeah.
And Norman is just trying to keep him from raping everybody.
Doesn't he try to like screw up and like he has to go on a date with like the principal or something or one of the teachers? But then they bring Brad, but they like switch places essentially.
I don't remember that part.
Yeah, basically that happens, and then fucking the lady just becomes the rapist to Brad.
Oh shit, I actually
He
have to
gets
go.
scared.
I have to get my brother.
Oh my
shit.
god.
Here we go.
I gotta
Say
tap
your
out.
goodbye. Say your goodbye.
I like Lyra. She's really pretty.
And she smells like bonbons.
Also, reminder
There's
that
a whole desk like go on.
reminder to peel your horse's chestnuts
Oh, thank you. I almost forgot.
later.
All right.
Well,
That was fun.
That was interesting.
I do have the archive for all the normal threads in case like anyone wants to go into that rabbit hole. There is about 100 and 105 threads.
God damn.
That's not that
I must have
bad.
missed all of that at some point, taking a hiatus or something.
Here you go.
Very cool.
I have to go and do what's it
thing?
called? No, because like before we start wrapping it up, like a personal project I want to do is come up with like a review of Fallout Equestria as well as a bit of a history to it. Because apparently early on when it was first coming out, the board did have like a hand in assisting the writer. And they could correct me if I'm wrong. It'll be interesting going and if they're telling the truth about that. Unless the person that told me that is like completely lying, because I haven't gone that far back. I hop in and out of those threads. I want to see how far back it goes, because I know Desu can only go as far back as specific as you are with those threads. So if I search up Fallout Equestria, like it might not. So I had to find the fucking thread numbers, basically do it the long way, typing in every fucking thread. But yeah,
you can look up the first instances of a mentioning of the artist or the writer. You just go from there to those dates.
Yeah, no, that's another plan too. I don't know.
Probably within the month or two, that range. Not really. Don't go for the whole year. That's way too much.
I don't know if KCAT themselves was on those threads. I could be wrong. I know that the thread started off relatively. What am I even saying that for? I know the thread started first couple of chapters are barely being put out. So it's something I want to go back and look at. Other than that, I guess for next week, to have it all in your minds when we meet again, is what is an obscure pony song that you heard? You're going to have to share it with the class next week.
What was the question? I was making touch.
What? Okay.
Oh, I already have one immediately.
Dedanon leaves. Shade simply does not pay attention.
What? Hey, I was doing stuff.
You're busy looking at your fucking ducky, right?
No.
Yeah.
So-
yeah, let's don't.
Gather around, ponies. Gather around. Your next assignment for the next podcast is to find an obscure pony song, and you're gonna have to share it with the class.
Oh no.
Wait, what was the question?
I'm just gonna wrap it up. All right. Alrighty. So for those that actually participated, do your little sign out, please.
Bobbity boopy.
Fantastic. It's been a pleasure, and I hope it was good for you too.
I hope it was.
Yeah.
Anything you want to say, Shimsky?
Oh man, that shimmer image is so nice.
And our resident EQG guy that we
Hmm,
unfortunately
Oh
have.
man.
He's the
great.
token EQG guy we have to have in here.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
We left the front door open.
I'm drawing a very, very nice rarity on the beach right now. You can see through her skirt.
Oh, nice. Nice.
I mean, her skirt's transparent, so you can see right through.
Or
Get
what?
him out of here.
Her-
Get him out of here.
Nah, you'll love that.
And this has been your de facto host, I guess. I told everyone they can talk, but
You only can
yeah.
Hey, you took it over.
Damn, I really
Come
did
on,
take
man.
it over.
Way to go.
See, he said it, not me.
Oh,
he
it's
said
Among
it.
Us time?
You
Let's go.
said
You
it
said it.
first.
Among
He
Us.
said
You
it.
said it first.
And this has been the Horse Hobbyist. We'll see you all on the next one. All right. So you guys be good. Love your mares. Brush their manes. And enjoy the snow pity. You all have a
Shim your shams.
whatever the hell that means. Y'all either have a good morning, a good afternoon, or a good night. As always, it's been a pleasure.
Hey, Lyra, delete that recording.